Welcome back to Just Weirdly Blended. And I'm Jesse.
And I'm Tom.
And I figured out what it was that I did the last week.
Oh, what was it?
I'm a grandpa, fellas. Everybody.
Oh, yeah.
Not just fellas, women too.
The baby was born.
The baby was born.
Right.
And so that's one reason we missed the podcast last week was me and my wife went to go see our grandbaby.
The world was waiting, and we made the announcement we're back. And then we immediately had to go on a 2-week hiatus.
Psych!
Yeah, don't worry, guys.
We're back.
We're
and then
here
I
now.
proceed to go to a Mariners game.
That's all right.
With Alicia. So we spent that weekend in Seattle.
Sure. Yeah.
Which was cool. Mariners won that day. A hell of a game too, man.
Nice.
The pitcher, I think his name Brian Wu. He was lighting everybody up.
Nice.
It was cool.
Last Mariners game I went to was a very long time ago, and yeah, it was a good game.
I think I want to take the kids. The tickets were fairly cheap.
Mariners tickets are
It was like $35, dude.
They're very affordable. Yep. I've never been to a pro football game because they're a little less.
They're expensive-ish,
yeah.
but you should go, dude. It's fun.
It's cool. I mean,
a cool environment.
We already paid for the stadium. So.
Might as well. We should get in for free.
Yeah, I just saw an article about that. Somebody, I don't know who wrote the article, but it talked about the amount of money taxpayers have spent on like stadiums. I think it was just like an overall, like
cut U.S. wide.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it was just everybody, the amount of like billions or trillions of dollars that taxpayers have spent, and then how ticket prices have gone up, and like accessibility to the average person has decreased. And I'm like, yep, sounds about right.
Well, of course.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like they don't care.
No.
Like anything. What was it? Stupid Trump loves inflation.
He does.
I mean, I guess there was more to it from other things I've seen, but inflation doesn't even sound like a good thing. So.
It's not a good thing. Well, I mean, inflation is a normal thing. Like it happens. It's just you wanted. I think the Fed sets like a 2%. Is like what's acceptable. 2% or under is acceptable inflation. Above that, historically, is like bad inflation.
I think ours is a little up.
Because you want to keep wages growing with inflation. That's the idea. And you don't want to have too many people start losing. Like if inflation gets too high, then you have to cut jobs and then
I'm like,
go into recession. So
I just know because there's that cost of living wage or whatever they call it. It's another term. Like at my work, they call it something else. A merit increase is what they call it.
Sure. Either way, it's keeping up with.
It's trying to
inflation.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Like my last job, it didn't for a long time.
Well, for many jobs, it didn't for a long time.
And I'm like, you guys are making a lot of money.
Actually, it's funny because for a while there, wages were outpacing inflation very regularly.
Yeah.
But now they're not. So like,
I noticed.
Lasted, It's
like,
but yeah. Oh well, I listened to a couple. There's a radio show that changed times, which kind of sucks because I'd listen to it every day when I got off work. It was at like 3:00 every day. Now it's at 3:30.
Oh.
But it was nice because it was like a 30-minute show all about economics. It was just the economy, like the stock market, interest rates, all that. So it was like all you needed to know.
Interesting, I'm sure.
Oh, it was fascinating.
So boring.
I'm so good at interest, and it was really fun.
But so we've been we were back, then we left, and we're back again.
Yeah.
So
we left, and then we're back, and then bye, and then we're here, but then see ya. And
it's crazy what. Like a lot's happened in that small window though, because it's like me and Alicia go out, and we were in Seattle, and then I think that following weekend, like that following Friday, she goes with her cousins and her sisters to they're going out to Lake Chelan for the weekend, and that's when it was like Friday that she found out that our daughter had a baby.
Yes, congratulations, by the way. I hear that your son-in-law is an avid listener.
An avid listener. Shout out.
Thank you, Leo, for your
continued support.
Yes.
Yeah, he was building a chicken coop.
Nice.
Yeah, it looks pretty good, dude. It's pretty tall.
I've always kind of wanted a chicken coop, but probably won't happen.
And Alicia's been sending me stuff for a chicken coop. She'll send me like from Facebook Market.
Yeah.
Because she wants one, but I feel like I got so much everything that I don't
other
want to
stuff.
add more.
I hear you.
It's like I'm trying to get rid of stuff, and it's like until I do that, I don't want to add more to my.
By the way, I'm going to segue here for a second.
Go ahead.
I can't handle.
Segue,
I'm never wearing these shorts again.
bro.
I feel so frumpy.
No,
not cool looking.
You
at
YouTube
all.
listeners would know what it was.
Man, guys, don't watch the video this week. Jesus, Mary and Joseph.
No, the We're Back episode. I'm wearing my basketball shorts. That's why I changed into something different. Because usually I wear
Like, man, we don't have people that tell us what to wear. We don't have
Well,
we had a sponsor at one time, but man, that was a lot of work.
we're lazy, huh?
And I'm happily lazy.
I am too.
I enjoy this a lot more not having to do all that bullshit.
God, we got to interview
For
someone.
a while there, it like almost turned into a job. It was kind of wild.
You know what? I kind of do wish we would have interviewed that menopause chick.
Well, yeah, but
That
she bailed on us, and then I don't know if she was like, oh, I don't know
I
what
could
happened.
use the help, but no,
She doesn't want to reach our 4 listeners.
fucking bitch.
Man, wow. You know what?
You're a terrible lady.
You got the lady stuff going on, don't you? You're a horrible woman.
Freaking. But I'm wearing basketball shorts because I'm at home, so I'm like, let me just throw on a shirt and stay in my basketball short. Well, I had my boxers on, which happened to be red.
Okay. Oh, so you noticed the.
Oh, I noticed for sure.
Sure.
Like I'm like, how we have the little we can
Yeah.
see our screen. So we have for us, we have like our computer in front of us, so we
Yeah.
can kind of see what we're we can see ourselves. And so I was like seeing red boxers. I'm like, oh my fucking god!
But they matched the couch.
I wish they were a little brighter, a little browner.
Slightly different.
Gross.
A little more brown. Yeah. Yeah.
No, and then this morning I was like, you know what? Let me get some normal shorts on. I threw on my Knicks hat and my New York to help rep.
Very nice.
Congratulations to the Knicks.
Yeah, the Knicks pulled it off.
They did
Good
another
job,
comeback.
Knicks.
So they won for the first time in 53 years.
I knew it was a long time. I didn't know it was that long.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they had a really good team.
The
back.
Knickerbockers.
It's such a funny name,
Love
isn't it?
The Knickerbockers. That's definitely
that something like
old school. Don't remember what it meant.
Dude,
but
that's such a racist name.
hey, it's the Knickerbockers.
That was during the whole you didn't want to be anything but white back then, probably.
Yeah. Man.
Knickerbockers is I don't know. My lady got on some Knickerbockers,
Right.
Looking so good.
Yeah, are they like a type of slack? Or like maybe
I thought
shoes?
it was socks.
I have no idea. Knickerbockers. Well, let's look it up.
But yeah, so it's been busy. So yeah, I got a little grandbaby. We were there yesterday. I get a hold her for a few minutes.
She's 5 pounds. Is that right?
She was like, she's probably 6 now, but yeah, she was born 5 pounds 11 ounces, 19 inches long. So she's a little lanky. I think JJ was about 19 inches. He was like a little over 7 pounds though.
Oh, they were trousers.
Trousers?
I'll be damned. I was right.
You were right.
A knickerbocker originally refers to a style of loose-fitting, baggy trousers that gather just below the knee, popularized by early Dutch settlers. It's old golf pants. That's what it is old golf pants.
I would rock those.
Hell yeah.
If I was
Get me some knickerbockers today.
If I was golfing but like good at it, like professional at
old
it,
school clothes.
I would do
the stupid cap with the little ball on it.
Maybe
I had a buddy in college. He would wear that. Like he would dress up in old school clothes to go golfing, and he was the perfect personality for it. Just like a funny, cool guy.
He could pull it off.
I couldn't have pulled it off. They would have been like, "What a weirdo!"
Like you're too frumpy.
Yeah, you're very frumpy. It doesn't fit you well.
Frumpy's a good word though.
It is a good word.
No, but like that day, I'm wearing those boxers. Like I'm wearing my shorts and stuff. And I could see because I'm looking. I'm like, God dang it. Balls hanging out, like what the fuck?
Right.
Is going on?
It's
or like certain shirts. Do you ever notice when wearing?
Oh hell yeah!
What shirts? I'm like,
all of a sudden it's up here.
Yeah.
Hey guys, welcome back to Just Really
with your belly
Blended.
button. Sniff it. So gross.
One time, I shit you not, I was sitting here, and it must have been like this, and
His shirt lifted up.
Cheeky came down, and she goes, "Hey."
Yeah, she'll let you know. I'm glad.
Know what, guys? You know what?
I know.
God, thank God most of you
Bro.
just listen on.
I go to the gym.
I go to the gym.
To the gym 5 days a week.
I go 0 days a week.
5 days a week.
I know you couldn't tell, those of you watching, but
Monday through Friday.
man,
We'll say hard workouts 4 days because Tuesday's like leg day, and it's just
Okay.
it's not like crazy. Orange Theory. I go to Orange Theory, so it's not like
yeah, but I mean, like they're good.
I'm not doing squat
they're
racks
hit
or something.
workouts, so they're high intensity.
they are. They're
workouts.
actually starting to focus a little more on strength and joints and stuff because I guess studies have shown that like
Sure.
that is actually better for long term.
Well, yeah, longevity of your body, right?
yeah, as you get older.
Absolutely.
So they're kind of focusing in a little more that direction.
Okay.
But you wouldn't even be able to tell because we'll be down here and I'll be in like a shirt and I'm like, oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to rest. Like I can rest a whole ass plate on my stomach or
Oh yeah, the shelf.
yeah, I'm getting there
It's
again.
nice when I have a dent in my chest. I know, super sexy, and I can just take whatever I'm eating and just plop it right there. And
I'm telling you, I had a friend
yeah,
when I was
super
growing
hot.
up, when I lived in Nevada, that had a, he kind of had like that in cave, like in his chest, but his was like deep, like in my brain,
Deeper than mine. Like,
Oh yeah, like I could
Wow.
put a tennis ball in it,
damn. Yeah, mine's pretty deep,
and it would come out
not
as
like
back.
it went all the way through.
Yeah, no, but I swear you could put like in my mind, I swear I could have put a racquetball, tennis ball, something in there, and it would be like
Dang,
halfway
you could just
in.
totally hide it.
Yeah.
I always thought I would have been a good actor because they could just fill that with like a blood pouch, and then when I
Bro,
got shot, they would, like
they
there'd
mean,
be
yeah,
no
Iron
way
Man
to
over
know.
here.
Well, they could literally put the little capsule in my chest.
No, his was pretty deep though. I do remember his was like,
That's wild.
yeah, yours is. I didn't think too.
It's not too bad.
Yeah, yours
but
is, like-
it just the thing that pisses me off is when I do work out a lot and I start getting my muscle like toned. My right pec is all not normal. Like it doesn't develop
Oh, okay. So
all the way. And then there's a guy who's like, you can bust your ass and make it normal. And he shows all this. I'm like, good for you. I don't have 8 hours.
Well, I
to
think
work
some of
out
that
my
stuff's
chest.
crazy is because it's like, I don't know if it's true. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
sometimes some guys, like I feel like I need a little. As much as I'm gonna do push-ups and stuff,
Yeah.
I swear I got titties, bro.
No, I hear you.
Like I got meat there.
Well, and it's like, honestly, if
I
you're
got
not,
meat there, so I might need. what
like
is
when
it,
you look
a breast,
at, we always compare ourselves to like famous people.
like Henry
right?
Cavill. I look
So,
a little
right.
like him.
So
No.
when we look at like the reality of what studios do for actors when they're going to be in a movie,
Yeah.
like a Marvel movie is a great example. Like if you're going to be Iron Man or whatever, they hire dietitians and like
Oh, yeah.
your workout coaches, and it's not real or sustainable.
No.
Chris Hemsworth talked about working out for. There's another
because he's all
Thor movie.
Yeah.
And his wife even was like, I hate it when he's in filming because he has to be in such good shape.
Yeah.
And he's cranky and he's like, because you can't eat things that
Well, you're in like
make
a
you
calorie
happy.
deficit, probably.
Yeah, and it's like I just, man, I don't know. It's like I get it. And there are definite body types. Like if you naturally have like our dog Winston, that motherfucker can eat whatever he wants, and everything he eats goes to muscle. That
Yeah,
dog
that's
is
true.
just, I mean, if you guys could see this beautiful dog,
he's beautiful. He is.
you could cut off his back half and
He's a-
his front half. I mean, it's just
the strongest looking dog I've seen.
literally
ever.
stacked.
He
I mean,
is.
there are muscles stacked on muscles in this dog. He's a baby. He does not act like a gym rat, but man, if you looked at this guy, he's intense.
Yeah, if he was if he was a person, he would have the biggest upper body.
Oh my god, he is absolutely Everything is jacked. Then he has spina bifida, so his hind legs, typical gym rat, hind legs a little underdeveloped, but his upper body, man,
He skipped leg day all the
he's
time.
such a sweet baby. But
He is. He's a beautiful dog though.
oh, he always comes up. His big thing, if he wants attention,
Smacking you, bro.
he does,
He's
and
too
it
much-
hurts
I know.
because he's fucking strong.
He's strong because he pulls himself everywhere.
He does everywhere. Yeah, and yeah, he's.
I
Such
can't
a
believe they
cool
wanted to
dog.
get rid of that guy.
Okay, get this, guys. We got him because they were going to put him down. Somebody brought him in. They were a breeder, and they're like, "Oh, he's tainted." And the vet was like, "This puppy has too much to live for." So they actually were like,
I love
instead
that.
of putting him down, do you mind if we reach out to a rescue? So thank God Mikey's Chance was contacted, and then she contacted my wife because we just lost Chaos.
Oh, that's right.
And she knew that she loved. Now she'd fallen in love with
Little
the
bulldog.
Cane Corsos. I always say Cane Corso. That feels more normal. I don't know. Anyway,
Isn't it Cane Corso?
no, it's apparently Cane Corso.
I don't
It's an
like that.
Italian Mastiff,
No.
is what it is. I like Cane Corso.
Let's talk American Cane.
it's
Corso.
called Cane. It's a bossy
Cocaine.
It makes a long A sound. And by the way, 250 America, watch the UFC fight tonight. It's going to be huge.
Is it today?
I think it's supposed to be tonight.
A Sunday?
Yeah, happy birthday, President Donald J. Trump. They took off his name from the Kennedy Center.
Who's?
Donald J. Trump's.
Good. Finally do something.
My cousin.
I feel like a lot of people are actually afraid of him or something.
Oh, they used to be. I don't know anymore.
Because, like, I don't know, people just,
let him do shit.
yeah, he's
Yeah.
doing shit that I already know any other president probably would have got shit for.
Oh yeah, there's no way that he. Yeah, no, I know.
But yeah, Chaos,
Man.
he's
Anyway,
he's like
yeah.
the grayish color.
He
right?
was brindle. If you know what brindle is, it's dark brown with like the yellowish kind of, almost like
Brown?
tiger stripes. Yeah,
Looks gray to me.
I mean, he had some grayish tone to him. Yeah, it was
I'm
like a
colorblind,
brownish
by the way.
gray.
Yeah.
Yeah, beautiful dog, but he sadly passed away just sort of randomly. He was a 3-legged tripod, giant
Oh,
dog.
bro, I was like, wait. Chaos was brindle.
Yes.
No, I was thinking
Winston?
Winston.
Oh, no, Winston's grayish.
yeah, okay. I was like, bro, I know I'm colorblind,
Yeah.
but Jesus, I swear he was gray.
No, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you're right.
anyway, Winston then comes along, and he's gorgeous. He's got mainly gray, but he's got like the tannish paws and like a little bit of tan in his
He got the blue, like
face.
his
He's got-
eyes.
yeah, his eyes are like oddly human-esque.
What color are they though? they're not like a dog's
they're like
eye,
a
bro.
light brown. I don't remember, to be honest
Like
with
he
you.
has pretty ass eyes.
But he just like, I don't know, he's got such a deep soul, and he's gigantic, but he's little. You know, he's like a bulldog, so he's not a big dog, but he's just, every ounce of space he takes up is just massive.
Yeah, he's how many pounds do you think?
Oh God, 60 at least.
60
I mean, I would
feels
think,
150.
but it's that muscle.
It is.
It's just, he's wild. And then we have Margaret, our other bulldog.
She's
who's
the opposite.
The opposite. That poor girl, everything she eats goes right to fat.
Right to her hips.
She barely has any. Oh yeah, she walks with her little booty shaking. You're
Does
like,
Winston even like her?
yeah. I mean, they're all right with each other.
Yeah.
but
Winston's like, girl, you need to get to the gym.
she is so funny though. Bulldogs are the funniest dog on earth, I think.
Yeah, she's
They're
funny.
she's so funny. She
just-
humps the shit out of me every day. Every night she jumps up on my chair and I get her kind of settled, and it's fine for about 5 minutes, and then all of a sudden you can tell she gets that spark in her eye and she grabs my leg and just starts and I don't even know what she's doing. She's just dominating me.
Yeah,
I'm
she
just
is.
her bitch, and it's like, oh
You like
my
that?
God. Yeah, she's like,
Hey,
"Take
daddy."
that, motherfucker.
She has her paw on the back of your neck.
Pretty much.
You don't like that.
She'll wear herself out.
Jesus Christ.
God, girl. And it hurts. She's got like, you know, their dew claws.
Yeah.
They're all sharp. She's got my like, like God.
So I have a Chiweenie
Yeah.
comment. She looks like a Chihuahua more than a wiener dog, but I've caught her humping stuff.
It's just she
She was like
owning it.
fixing her blankets like the other day because she likes to hide like one of your dogs,
Sure.
Frankie.
Yeah.
She likes to hide under the blanket.
Yep.
Well, she's like fixing them, and all of a sudden she's like straddling them. I'm like, "What are you doing?" And then she's like, she starts going to town. I'm
They
like,
tried to fight me.
I'm like, Comet, what are you doing?
The blanket wasn't giving in, Dad.
She's funny though.
So crazy.
Like, you're dumb. But
Man.
I think she's. Hey, has Comet ever humped Otis?
I don't think so.
No.
That's good.
Otis probably would be like, whatever.
Otis. Just lay there. Yeah.
He's quiet. He don't care. He's a good boy.
So America's birthday. I'm so excited.
Isn't that July 4th?
250. I don't know. I thought it was, but then they're acting like it's not the 4th.
Well, maybe we were independent the 4th.
So I know that the date we declared independence, but the ratification process is way after July 4th. Like July 4th, 1776, I think they signed the Declaration of Independence.
Did we get rid of the natives around this time then? Is that what they're saying?
Well, there were years of... Yes, that's what Trump is really celebrating.
He probably would.
We took those blankets and we gave a lot of gifts. It was a beautiful day.
I could see him saying something like
Did
that.
you know that at
crazy?
the UFC rally, every person's going to walk away with a blanket?
The rally. That sounds wild.
It basically is.
UFC.
It's Donald Trump's birthday bash, but I was laughing because I've said too much about Democrats, and so now I'm like on the register of Democrats, which I'm just really anti-Trump. I'm not necessarily 100% Democrat. I just, in the modern context, I don't know what else to do. But it's funny because they get really annoying. I literally got a text. I get 80 texts from Democrats a day.
I just
My
hit
last,
stop.
this one, I know I should, but sometimes they're funny like this. I got a text from 771-243-1131.
Okay.
Not mad, just disappointed, Thomas. I'll ask one last time.
Oh,
Will you sign our petition to jail Trump for his crimes? Like, look, if it were meaningful, if it would do anything, sure. But this only goes out to a whole bunch of Democrats who are going to say, hell yeah, jail him. It's not for anything. So, no, I'm not going to text you.
that, and is it a spam thing more than anything?
Well, that's the thing.
You know what I mean?
Then the next, if
Is
you
the
say,
link- anything
if you say
linked?
hell yeah, then it's, you know what it's going to do. It's going to take you to donate money. I
Oh,
don't
of course.
think this is actually a spam in the sense of like someone's going to take your information. I think it's literally like all we want is to get money from you.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I've given money where I want to. I'm not giving you more money just to give you money. Like,
Give me money.
I know money's a big deal, but if you have a good enough message and you deliver that message,
Yeah.
you should win. The shenanigans of the DNC, I'll say I'm a Democrat, but the DNC itself,
Yeah.
I got some issues with.
Yeah. I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, I think I'm floating somewhere. I don't know if I don't think I'm primarily one over the other.
well, and that's not a bad thing.
But-
I'm for a party getting real and helping the American people.
Bro,
you know,
I'm almost cool with. I'd rather have a Bernie Sanders right now.
I love Bernie.
Yeah.
Bernie's great. I think the thing that these corporate guys are starting to wake up to is the fact that socialism is going to be in the air if they're not careful.
Yeah.
Because people are getting pushed to that point. We have seen the consolidation of wealth in pure capitalism. There's been this argument for like 50 years because of the communism in Russia and all this, that we should totally fear any kind of socialistic thing. I mean, the word socialist has been like a slur, right?
Well, yeah, I always looked at it as like for me, who isn't into like politics or anything. So anytime I've heard that word, I always thought it was like a terrible thing.
A horrible thing because that's the association. But the reality is socialism is like universal health care, where you pay taxes for your health care. You don't necessarily have
Yeah.
to pay a doctor out the ass every time. Now, whether or not that's the best way, I don't know. I just know that the idea that it's always bad hasn't worked either. The idea of rejecting socialism for pure capitalism without rules doesn't work either because every time we get screwed.
Yeah, no, after like kind of not waking up, but like kind of understanding what socialism is, I'm not like damn Democrats calling.
Shit,
Are you sure this was the last time?
You're going to answer my goddamn call.
This is the last time.
Listen, I'm extremely disappointed. Trump's now a Democrat. I don't know. I don't have a good Democrat voice.
But no, I would. Once I found out, like, kind of looked, just seeing things. I didn't never looked into it, but like seeing other things, I'm like, oh, that sounds good. Like, why is this a bad thing?
So do research on FDR, because I'm a lover of a lot of FDR policies, not all of them, but to me, that's why I'm a Democrat. I'm like an FDR Democrat. There was huge federal government, and there's times that can be a bad thing. Yeah. Like, you do need counterbalances and whatnot to any kind of power.
Well, sure.
But the belief in the average person and investment in the middle class and building the middle class, an economic structure that is based around the average guy and not the ultra wealthy, and bringing the poor out of poverty through opportunity, not by the assumption that a rich guy is going to invest in poor people. This trickle down bullshit is,
I think it's funny that anybody would believe that someone rich is going to really care for us. They don't give a fuck. They care about their money. Come on, people.
At least to the Mitt Romney era, which I've got a lot of respect for Mitt Romney now, but that belief is literally they coined the term job creators. The wealthy are job creators, and that means that we're nothing. And they give us everything, and we should kiss their ass, because without them, we would be nothing. Well, without the people to build your shit, and the people to buy your shit, you're nothing. So a strong middle class should be the engine of the country. And on that note, that's why it shouldn't cost you a fortune to get a degree to get a bullshit job. There need to be an awful lot of jobs that are accessible right away without a degree.
Be like, you know what? I'm paying $90,000 in tuition
for a $30,000 a year job
for being a cashier at Arby's.
Yeah,
you know,
right?
Nothing wrong with Arby's. It's just I threw that out there because I used to work for
a lot of people will say, like, well, those are jobs for kids. Kids should be having those jobs. Those aren't meant to be jobs for us. Yeah, well, when the economy actually has those jobs filled with people raising children and trying to live a normal life, I don't care if you think that should be a kid's job. If it's not, in reality, guess what? It's a broken system. Like, it's ridiculous how expensive everything is. But then, on the other hand, one thing that's different today, our deficit is ridiculous. And that's the part of me that's like, now, I would propose this. I don't know if I've said it on the podcast before, but if I were the president and I were going to pull a Trump, I would bring in a whole bunch of really known elite billionaires. Now trillionaire, because Elon Musk is now the world's first trillionaire.
Okay.
I'd bring them in, and I'd have all the cameras in the room, and they'd all be sitting around the big conference table, and I'd sit there with my long red tie, and I would say, we're offering you a one-time deal where you can give 90% of your wealth to pay off the debt of America, because you've ripped off the American worker for 30 years.
Yeah.
You've hidden your money. You haven't paid your taxes. You've had people to help you get away with scheming the average person.
Get sniped.
That's fine. Take me down for the people. But, and then say, and if you don't do it, then we're going to put it in law, and you're going to pay 90% until somebody else can give you your power back. You give them an ultimatum. Do it one time for America, for your country. Show your patriotism. Pay off the debt. We're down to zero debt, right? We're on an even playing field again. You've paid back all that you've ripped away from the average person. Why are the average people going nuts? Because they feel it. They feel that everything's being taken away. Then the really, really rich guy can earn his keep. Yeah. He's a part of our system. He's paid off all the debt that he actually benefited from. And we get to then go on and really prioritize, what do we need? What do we need as a nation? We need a military. We need health care. We need livable, there's things that need to be prioritized as a nation and things that don't. And the bullshit that's getting in the way of that. The problem is, though, it's... Yeah. Anyway, whatever. That's what I would do. I think it'd be a lot of fun to sit with them and be like, you're going to do it. And if you don't, oh my God.
You should have a long red tie that when you unravel it, it goes across the whole table.
It is. I'm just going to pull a string and the whole thing. slaps the guy in the face like a dick. It'd be great.
You'd be like,
seriously, Elon Musk is a trillionaire now after he went public with SpaceX. And
that's crazy.
I just am like, $1 trillion.
I feel like there's a point where like money is just, I don't know.
It becomes nothing, right? And the thing is,
too
like,
much. What do you need?
We owe 30, what is it, like 32 point some trillion dollars in debt as a nation.
A lot.
It's a lot of money. And how much have we benefited from that money? That's the thing. It's been all the money that we've supposedly paid.
No, I was just saying.
But I mean, and okay, so Fox News, for whatever reason, I'm starting to get all these like stories from Fox News. And this is the thing that kills me. Taxes are bad. Taxes are bad. Taxes are bad. Federal money. Federal money. For 30 years, the existence of Fox News. Now Donald Trump's rebuilding Washington, D.C. with all this federal money, right? How is Fox News handling it? Beautification of Washington. He's cleaning up the city. Blah, blah. I'm like, this is the most bullshit thing I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah.
So suddenly your guy's doing it and totally fine. Everything's great because poor people are going away. We don't see poor people. And
you don't see them because you don't look for them.
God, I'm just like, we need serious people. We don't have serious people.
No.
The serious people are gone. But one good thing, people are waking up and they're learning things they didn't learn before. I think things have gotten pushed so far that the ability to just kind of sit back and be like, whatever, it doesn't really matter. People are like, it kind of does matter.
It just trips me out. How many people are still like on his side though?
25% on average are just always going to be on his side.
That's crazy because it's like, I don't know. Anyway, whatever.
Well, we're supposed to get a deal with Iran today.
Okay.
Where he opens the Strait of Hormuz, which was open before the war.
Everything was fine before he decided to.
Well, so he's like, Obama made this terrible deal. Obama made a deal where they weren't going to get a nuclear weapon.
Yeah.
He got rid of it. And now we're at a place where apparently they were going to get a nuclear weapon.
Well, now they can because they got rid of it.
But that's the thing. Everything that he says he's ever won is just because he put himself in a mess and then he was able to get out of that mess and claim it was the other guy's mess. It's ridiculous to me that he's gotten away with it as long as he has. But I mean, at least it's like the emperor with no clothes. Like, the American people will not stomach their lives getting worse.
I hope not. It just seems like the stuff I've seen here and there, because I try to stay away from some of that shit,
which
just because it's
smart.
like annoying.
Yeah.
It just seems like, you see these terrible things, but then you see these people are like, they're like scared to like maybe say something, or they don't.
Well, it's weak,
they're like afraid of
people.
Him.
Yeah,
I'm like, why are you guys?
Well,
afraid
because
of
they have a lot to lose. If you're a wealthy person in Donald Trump's economy, you got to play ball, or else you're going to be out, and somebody else is going to get the wealth.
Yeah,
you're choosing your own personal gain.
You know who I like, and I don't know much about him. I just like some of the stuff he says. Is that I don't know his name, but he's an Asian fellow. He's like a politician. I think he's Asian.
Okay.
I don't know if he's a rep for California or something, or.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
But he calls out Trump.
Yeah,
dude.
yeah,
I like that guy.
Yeah, they have a lot of videos of him in Congress.
Why is Trump falling asleep during these meetings? Like,
and I don't think he was born in America, right? If I'm thinking of the right guy, like he's
probably not. He's like Chinese, maybe
something. Yeah, I don't know. I know exactly who you're talking
he be
about.
Calling out
but he wants to like show the videos and all this stuff. Yeah, it's good because the thing is like. If all you're doing is getting your news from people who aren't going to cover reality, then you have to show people reality. It's one of the things I love about Pete Buttigieg. He will go on Fox News.
Yeah.
He will go places and say, we can't expect people to accept us or like us if we're not willing to talk to them.
Yeah.
And that's the problem for the Democrats. They have gotten to coastal elite.
The Democrats.
The Democrats. They're so dumb. He's so clever, Donald Trump. He's not like a 12-year-old
He's
girl.
worse than me with dad jokes.
God. I call them the Democrats. I call them, it's very funny. People love it. It's such a dick.
People kiss his ass like crazy.
Yeah, they do. And that's a smelly ass to have to kiss. Man.
Swollen ankles. Ugh.
Yeah. The dance.
I bet you that fool wears like whitey tighties too.
Oh, I hear he wears diapers, and I choose to believe it. So we've been
Whitey
watching.
tighties.
Yeah, right. We've been watching we started watching that show on Apple TV Plus. A couple really good shows. Apple TV.
They have some good shows.
Dude, Widow's Bay, amazing. I love Widow's Bay.
I haven't heard of that one.
Widow's Bay is like a combination of Jaws and Midnight Mass with humor.
Okay.
And amazing show. We have absolutely loved it. The other one that we started watching because we got into that, but like everything releases now like an episode a week, so you can't just
Like
binge
old
stuff.
TVs used to.
Yeah, it's all they figured out.
Boring.
Yeah, I won't get into that. But
Yeah.
anyway, there are market reasons for all that. But anyway, so we then started to binge the episodes of Cape Fear.
Oh, Cape Fear.
Cape Fear, but we then ran out of those.
Is that the one that was based on the Mark Wahlberg movie, Cape Fear? Or
Did Mark Wahlberg remake it?
Maybe not.
Robert De Niro was in an old version, and then there was
yeah.
another version.
Yeah, that's the one I was thinking.
Yeah,
The Robert
yeah.
De Niro one.
Yeah, and then now it's a show, but it's got that guy. I can't ever think of his name, but he's the guy from No Country for Old Men that takes the cow.
Badar.
Yeah, that guy is a
I
fucking
forget
amazing
how to
actor.
say it. I can't say his name, but
I
yeah,
have
know who
no
you're thinking
idea,
of.
but he is so good at this role.
Well, he was so
Because he'll
good in
just
that.
deliver a line and it's threatening, but nothing he said is threatening. It's exactly what you'd think. The other one is Friends and Neighbors with John Hamm.
Oh, that's the one that you guys were talking
That
about
one
yesterday.
is also really good, and there's a whole season out of that, and you can binge that. Olivia Munn. I forgot what a beautiful woman Olivia Munn is.
She's pretty. I used to watch her on the G4.
Yeah, right.
On the gaming
That's where
network
she
back in
started.
the day.
She's married to John Mulaney.
Is she?
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah, until recently.
He's come out. I guess he's like pretty living like a sober life. I guess yes.
Yes. Well, so he had a comedy special.
he's pretty
a
funny.
while
He's always
ago.
in his little suit.
He was talking about how he went to a party and all his friends sat him down. It was an intervention, and he was like, "Hell no!" The way he says it is very, very funny. Yeah, I was shocked that they were married, but
Yeah, I didn't know that.
the only one more beautiful than Olivia
Javier
is my
Bardem.
wife. Yes, he does such a good job. John Hamm, I love John Hamm. Every show he's in, I'm like, yeah. Don Draper, this show.
Yeah,
He always plays like a really rich, like business guy.
Yeah, he was in. Wasn't he in Sex and the City? Was he in?
He might have been a love interest on Sex and the City. I don't recall. I didn't really watch Sex and the City.
I didn't watch it either, but he's
Maybe
been
the
so much.
movie? Was he in the movie?
I don't know.
Was he in the movie?
John Hamm with his ham cock.
He's so what a sexy guy. Wow.
There's this guy I see on Instagram. He does like lip. Like lip.
Like real, like bad lip readings or real lip readings?
No, he'll do like he'll play a clip, but he'll like mimic a-
Voiceover or something.
Yeah, you'll see him, but he's mimicking whatever's being said behind,
Okay.
on the audio. But he does one where if so and so is gay, and then he'll do Trump. He'll play a Trump clip, and then he does he'll be speaking. But like his facial expressions and the way he moves, look like I picture
I
him
know
as,
who you're talking
I've sent
about.
you guys probably videos of.
He's the younger,
so-
skinny guy,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
But so I know what you mean. He plays the real audio.
Yeah.
But he stands there and he acts it out.
He's
Yes,
like, "Oh,
I've seen him.
He's a good-looking man.
He's so funny. My friend Jeremy, he's really good looking.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Dude.
he is so funny. He was talking about Jack Nicholas
yeah,
and how he has a huge dick. Apparently,
yeah.
he's like, "Wow, Jack, he's a real man. I can tell you in the locker room."
Yeah, he's saying the way he does it.
So
It's like
funny.
that's all
so
I picture.
Funny. I know exactly who you're talking about.
Yeah, I always picture him that way now. Anytime, but it was pretty cool. But yeah, no, it's been a busy few weeks. You guys just celebrated your guys' anniversary.
We did yesterday.
Yeah.
11 years of marriage.
That's crazy, huh?
Marital bliss. We
That-
got in an all-out rager yesterday morning over
Rager.
food.
You guys went to a rager?
we were at each other.
Yeah.
We actually got into a bit of a shouting match. That happens every once in a while.
Food angriness gets you.
Well, we have this lovely routine every weekend.
Yeah.
Typically Saturday, but school's out. So Friday was my first day of summer, and we had a nice time driving around. We always get our little coffees, and then we drive around to yard sales.
Yeah.
We usually don't buy anything anymore, but it's just something to do on a Saturday morning.
Yeah, you might find something nice.
You might find something cool.
Yeah.
So we just drive around. Well, there weren't many, and so after a while, we went and saw my cousin for a few minutes because we were kind of in that part of town, and then we left them, and we went by this yard sale that was like, it started at 10:30. That's ridiculously late. And then they're like, we have all this stuff, and then we get there and there's just like nothing. We're like,
Of course.
Are you
That's like me saying I
kidding
have all
me?
this stuff, but I have nothing.
Yeah,
but junk.
trigger number one. Then Blanca's like, well, I'm hungry anyway. I'm like, yeah, it's like 10:30. It's getting close to 11. That's normally the eating time.
Oh, no.
And so I'm like, okay, yeah. So I needed to get my oil changed. So we went and got the oil
I got to
change.
do that to my truck.
There you go.
It's past its due date.
Yeah, mine was
Anyway,
passed by like
sorry.
2 days. So I went in. I go to Valvoline now. Valvoline is quick and you can stay in your car. Shout out to Valvoline. I'm
Yeah.
going to give them a free commercial.
My son
So
works there.
if you go to Valvoline, shout out Just Blend 26
Yeah.
8647
For no percent off.
for a 0% off discount. Tell them Tom sent you. And anyway, so we got that, and then she said, oh, we could go by this place, but it was like a sandwich place, and I just didn't feel like a sandwich because she's doing really well with her macros.
She really is.
She really is nailing it, and I'm very proud of her. But the problem is, then there's only certain places that she likes to go, and after a while, you're like, I feel like that's all we eat.
like, bro, I want a burger.
Well, yeah, I was kind of in the mood for breakfast food, so I was like, yeah, and she's like, well, what do you want? I'm like, I kind of am in the mood. So she's like, well, Denny's is probably the only place. I'm like, well, okay, should we get Elliot? And she's like, I don't really want Denny's. I'm like, that's cool. And she was like, well, maybe we'll just go home and make food there. I go, okay, like we might be like, are you sure you want to do that? Because it's going to take a while. She's like, well, we could get a protein shake. Well, Valvoline is down the street from the place that she always used to get these protein shakes. So I'm like, yeah, okay, that'll work. So I go turn,
Where are you going?
drive down, turn into the place where she used to get the protein shakes. What are you doing? I said to go home. Like, oh, okay. And then that turned into a fight, which is my fault.
Of course.
The whole thing was my fault.
Yeah, I've been there.
And so I should have breathed through it. I was calm all the way home. This is my take. I know she has a take, and she's probably right.
I think you
But my
both are
take
right,
was
though.
so we get home, and I was annoyed because she screamed at me about being like a stupid bitch kind of a thing. Because like I told her, she told me to go home, and how did I not know that when we were right down the street from the place she always got the protein shake?
Yeah.
I'm sorry that I actually have to go to work every day and
Yeah.
not work from home. Anyway, so I'm not actually mad anymore.
But
I do love my
it's
wife very
annoyance
much,
for
but,
sure.
But I do not like being called stupid,
No.
and I do not like disrespect at all.
You don't like being called stupid?
Oh, I really don't. It's a very big trigger. But I held my tongue, bit my tongue, I guess. Got home. I was quiet, but I wasn't. I was just trying to not. I knew if I said something, it wasn't going to go well. And I'm like, I'm going to be a smarter man.
What is a hairpin trigger?
I'm going to be quiet, and I'm just going to let it go because I don't want to fight all day.
You were too quiet, weren't you?
Well, so I get home and I go to the bathroom, and I'm like, I get myself calm, cool, collected. Everything's fine. We come out, and she's like, "Are you mad at me?" I was like, and then immediately she follows up, "Don't lie to me." So I follow up with the truth, and like, okay, because if I say no, she's gonna.
I was
push it and
upset
push it
with
and
this
push it.
situation.
So okay, so I said I was angry, and then it turns into like, oh, you were angry at me because what? I told you to, and it just like instantly, and then it was too far. Like it just, I was like, I didn't want to have this conversation because I knew that no matter what, it wasn't going to go well.
Yeah.
But now we're in the conversation, and it just like became the Iran War. And so then the
I picture
straight
anime
shut down.
fight scenes.
Oh yeah, I mean she got the little cross in her. She
Domain
screamed and like
expansion.
tears came flying out. No, Anyway, I know that I had my part and I made my mistakes.
Well, it's both sides,
but
right?
I was just like, I was intentionally trying not to have this conversation and to just move on. And then I felt pressed, like I didn't have a choice but to have it. Because either way, then if I say no, everything's fine, she's going to be like, it's not fine. And it's going to continue that way. Or I say, yes, I was upset, but I'm fine now. And then I just did the cardinal sin of having an emotion or an opinion of my own.
Never. No, it was Jake.
So anyway, there's ears everywhere.
No, but I mean,
But anyway, so yeah, we almost didn't go to Spokane. It was a huge mess, but eventually everything worked out. And we did go to Spokane. We saw Tig.
Tig, yeah.
Tig Notaro. She's very funny. It was a very, and I mean this respectfully, gay crowd.
Yeah.
I did not know that was like the full content of her humor, but it was like not a bad thing at all.
I've never really seen her stand
Not really
up.
the stand up. No, I've seen like the stuff
I've seen it in movies or
shows. It
shows.
was really fun. It was like I felt very included in the whole thing, and it was really neat to see a lot of people there like in their element. It was a fun experience.
Well, I mean, it's cool to see, you know, like you said, they're in the element, so there's a comfort there.
There's a comfort there, and it wasn't like there were a lot of jokes I didn't get, but that was almost part of it. Like she did a really good job, like weaving that in.
It's like
to make
inside joke.
Well, to make you feel kind of included.
Yeah.
Because like there was one joke she made, and then that's kind of how she went about it. She's like, you know, the funniest part is there's a percentage in this crowd that doesn't know that that's a joke. And she asked us all to clap, so like we clapped.
Tom's the only one.
I like clearly the guy that she's talking about.
The only one guy in
Second
there.
row, staring her right in the eye. She's like, some folks
Were
in
you guys
this
in the
crowd.
second row?
We were second row. We were at the Bing Crosby Theater in downtown Spokane. It is way more intimate than I thought. Like it's an old school looking theater.
Uh-huh.
It's like a traditional theater. But where you walk in, you assume it's going to be like just massive. Mm-hmm. It's very intimate. It's like the ground level's no bigger probably than the Players in Richland.
Oh,
I mean, it's like it's not. The entirety of it is probably smaller than Kennewick's auditorium.
Okay, I haven't been in there, but I get what you're saying.
Yeah, so
Like-
it was like we were in the second row, but like we were right there. I have never seen this before in my life. She had one opener. And the opener was not a comedian. The opener is a gal that does paintings in 10 minutes or less.
Oh,
And so she painted a painting that was really cool. It was a very fun experience.
that's cool.
And we got to see my aunt and uncle who live over there. We went early because we thought we were going to the 7 o'clock. We were not. We were going to the 10 o'clock. So we bummed around for a while there with them. And then went to the show and then just drove home after that at night.
That's such a boring drive. I can only imagine the drive at night.
Well, the nice thing at night, you can't see anything, so you can imagine there's anything you want out there.
No, I know. I've driven, and it's boring.
Yeah. I've learned, because I fall asleep pretty easy, I have to admit. So I've learned to drink coffee and eat sunflower seeds the entire
Sunflower
time.
seeds for sure.
If I eat something, I don't doze off. If I stop eating sunflower seeds, whoa, sunflower. Okay.
Yeah, I get. Yeah, no, I've made that drive. I don't know about 2 a.m, but I've made it pretty late, and I'm like,
there's just nothing.
there's
But
a point where
I
it's just
have-
like, bro, there's nothing. Even in the daytime, there's nothing.
Oh, dude, I went to college there, and then I've driven a lot since college. So it's like the amount of times I've driven that road, I'm like, it's like Catholic Mass. You know, you know exactly how deep in
that's-
you are by what you're passing.
when I would drive to Toppenish, like I know,
Yeah.
like there's a part of me even now when we went to Yakima to go see our grandbaby, like there's a part of me that just like it's muscle memory, so I zone out.
Yep.
And I'm like,
You go on
shit.
autopilot.
I already know where I'm at, so I'm just like,
we were driving. It was pitch black. You couldn't see anything outside. And Blanca goes, "Where are we?" I said, "We're 28 minutes 46 seconds away from home."
this guy
To the minute. No, I
to the
didn't.
second.
But I told her like the truth was we were by Altopia. I'm like, we're almost there. She kept asking like, "Do you want me to take over?" I'm like, "Nah, we're good. I'm not," because I'm
in Pasco. Thanks.
I've dozed before, and she's caught me, and it's at I didn't fall asleep.
Yeah, right.
But I'm fully awake.
Shit, did I hit someone?
God damn it. You were driving.
No, there's someone that I work with that's on the team I'm on. Mm-hmm. She lives in Altopia. And so I'm like, luckily you get to work from
Raging
home.
town.
Yeah.
It's a lot happening in Altopia.
You can go to an auction,
Yeah.
and that's it.
Yeah. That's the joy of the town.
Yeah, the McDonald's. No, I don't know if they even have a McDonald's.
My grandma lived there. You can see her house from the freeway. You know that school that's there?
Okay, yeah.
There's that like old boarded up school, and her trailer is like the one that's like literally right next to it. And
Her ghost still haunts.
Yeah,
Oh, is she alive?
she's-
Wait, or she dead?
She died.
Oh, okay.
She died.
Her ghost haunts that
She
place.
passed quite a while ago.
I want to. If I die though, I want to be a ghost. I think that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
Like I'll haunt you guys or someone.
I'm not ready to move on.
Like I'll.
What if somebody?
I'd be like a chill ghost. I'll be just sitting there. Every now and then, their video game system will fire up. It'll be me.
Ba-ding.
Me trying to play.
Can't get my hands on this goddamn remote.
Yeah. I can turn
Man.
on this goddamn Xbox or
Just
PlayStation.
whispering in the guy's ear so you can watch him play. You want to play the video game?
Yeah.
Not that one.
Don't go there.
Yeah.
No. Take a left. It'd be cool to haunt though.
Yeah.
Be an angry ghost.
Man, to lift a chair or something, scare people, to be a poltergeist.
I want to see one though. I really do,
You
but
want
I
to see
don't.
a ghost?
If they're real. Right? I know a lot.
So we had a conversation at my aunt and uncle's house that we somehow got onto the topic of like heaven and if stuff's real, because my uncle's like really like a complete non-believer.
Yeah.
And his argument's like a very logical argument of like, I've never seen anything in my personal life to validate the existence of ghosts or anything else.
Yeah, for
And he's-
sure. I'm with him.
He's pretty practical with like religious ideology of like, well, we want to be comforted. We want to believe that we're special and this and that.
Yeah.
But I've seen no evidence or proof. And I'm like, well, I can't argue with that. Yeah, so it was kind of interesting. We had that kind of a
Yeah. I mean,
conversation.
there's a comfort in knowing that, maybe there's something after this life.
Yeah,
Right?
right. That's it. You don't want to think it's just nothing, but there was nothing before us.
Yeah.
You know,
maybe if I pass, my energy will be released into the world.
Well, that is true. I mean,
what I'm
that's the thing is that, and I kind of made that argument is like whether it's extraterrestrial or just natural, energy is neither created nor destroyed. So whatever us is will exist. It just exists in a different form. Right?
Yeah.
But then I got in my head, and yesterday morning I woke up, and when you start thinking too big and your head just starts spinning, I've had this issue where I go deep into thinking about the beginning of the universe and God and
The
nature
Big
and all this.
Bang.
So no, but I thought like beyond the Big Bang, right?
Oh yeah.
All this stuff from nothing. And one of the theories is the like quantum mechanics and like string theory and all these.
Oh
other
yeah. I
theories.
studied
And they-
extensive.
I'm a PhD in no, but like one of the things that I was watching a long time ago, they held out a piece of that really like elastic film. I don't know what it's called, but like they stretch it out, right? And they had these balls of different weights. And like, have you seen this?
Yeah, they put it on the.
They put
and
it on
kinda
there,
like-
and then they drop a smaller ball, and
Yeah.
it rotates down towards the bigger. And now
Yep.
the mass gets bigger and bigger. And the idea was that literal time space is a fabric,
It's like bending.
and it
Yeah.
bends until the mass gets so strong that it can't hold anymore, and it rips, and that's a bang.
Yeah.
So essentially, this is happening over and over and over and over and over again, right? So I'm like, okay, you can trace it back to our Big Bang. Theoretically, then there's billions of Big Bangs, right, throughout trillions of years.
Yeah.
of
They
history.
I swear they have like science has
Yeah,
shown like this is where it's the
right.
beginning of the universe
Where
starts.
our
here.
universe, right?
Yeah,
but it
our-
all would have come from the same thing happening a long
Yeah.
time ago, right?
Yeah.
So you play that back far enough, and what about the very first time? You'd say like, well, theoretically there was no first time. That makes it a circle,
Just-
right? But
What?
the whole thing. It's just mind-bendingly.
Then you can go like, but where did that piece come from?
But that's it. I'm like, okay, so
something came from something.
Some point,
yeah,
there is a something, right?
There gotta be.
There's a nothing. There's no perceivable thing to there is a thing.
Like it just existing.
And no matter what, like I understand from the universe, you get a planet, and from that planet, you get certain things that then make new things. But what about the beginning of anything?
Yeah.
There to be a thing, there has to be a start of that thing, right?
There has to be a mom.
It can't just always have existed.
Right. There got to be the mom, right?
Right.
But then what created the mom?
How? But then, and what created the mom of the mom? And what? So then I used to think like, okay, maybe it's God. Maybe that's where God comes in.
Yeah.
But then God just always existed.
Who created
God's a power and an energy. Like there's no answer. Yeah. And it drives me absolutely nuts. And I'm not smart enough to be a physicist. So I'm just like, well.
Well, you know what? We'll have to get Neil Tyson.
Neil deGrasse Tyson, please.
Neil.
Please help me, Neil. I'm asking.
I'll invite you to my house.
I'm looking directly into the camera.
Just don't look around.
I need you to help me.
It looks like the Big Bang started in my room.
Yeah, we have found the beginning of the universe.
In my
his basement.
It really is.
A lot of stuff.
No. A lot of stuff.
Yeah. Don't come to my house. Not anything there. Yeah, it's just it's mind bending. I'm just like,
it really is though. I've always wondered that, like, but who created God?
Well,
you know, that's how I think I've used that again, like when I was younger. Like, well, but who created that? Like, come on, like.
And I understand, like,
he was just there.
I get that.
That don't make sense to me.
Well, I was also thinking this is like there's a point where you go back enough that it doesn't really matter anymore. It's so like untangible, but it is the ultimate of mattering, right?
What if we're just sperm in someone's nutsack, right?
Yeah.
And you know, when it's like you finish the race, you know how you get one sperm that wins.
Yeah.
That's when we die.
The sperm swimming to
we die, right?
And then we're in another egg.
And then that's how we become
instantly death is just us in another egg.
Becoming a baby.
Wow.
We're just sperm. We think we're real people, but in reality, we're little sperms.
What if we've been in an AI world this whole time and we just didn't even know that we're not real?
Who was I telling? JJ or someone? I was like, he went to go pick some bug up or something. I was like, how trippy is that? For a bug, all of a sudden there's this big ass hand that's like, whoa.
You're just there, and then God reaches down. You're like, holy. Yeah, no, I mean, yeah.
How scary would that be?
What a world. I know.
Like, what is this?
A Bug's Life.
There's this show called Attack on Titan. It's an anime. And so there's these titans, and they're huge. And it's essentially like them picking, you know, these giants picking up little people, or they eat them and stuff. It's crazy.
Sure,
it's horrible. A great show, but it's like, that's what I picture. It's like, it's probably like that for these bugs. It's like all of a sudden there's this, or like when I'm scooping up Comet.
Oh yeah.
Like what?
And you're like a little bug, like you're running as fast, like you see this thing coming and you're like, run.
And then you just see my big ass foot.
It's like no matter what you do and how hard you try, you can one step and we're there, you know,
just
like
squishing his life's gone.
I don't like stepping on bugs. I feel for them. In my house, I get it.
Yeah, I don't step on them. I'll like pull their legs apart and stuff.
I'll torture them. I will not kill. I'm not a murderer.
No, I tape them up.
Dude, I
do a whole Dexter thing with bugs though.
I had a roommate in college.
Yeah.
Who did that? He taped a fly to the window.
Jesus.
And I could not handle it.
That's disgusting though.
I could not I'm like,
just its wings, or like
like the whole fly was trapped under a piece of tape, and he left it living like that. And
Jesus, it's not like they got it all long. I mean, flies are annoying, yes.
But I was like, okay, just kill it. So he left, and I let it go. I'm like, I don't care. He can ask me if I did it. I'm like, what?
That's crazy.
And it's like I couldn't take it. You'd hear it every once in a while, like. Bzz,
it's like, please help me.
Yeah,
please.
I'm just like, that is my nightmare.
It's being trapped in.
It is being trapped in anything like that. I don't care if it's a fly, a flea, a tick, whatever it is.
It's kind of crazy though.
Just like how horrible. Don't do that to any living creature. Just kill it.
Like flies, I'll fucking kill. I ain't trying to save a fly.
But if it's between dying or just getting taped to a wall, just kill me.
Seriously.
Now, if you're a psycho that wants to harm me, please don't listen.
Yeah, no, do the Dexter thing at least. I serial kill bugs.
Yeah, I have
I have a little, plastic sheet little room for them,
Dude,
and
how
I put little,
psychotic would that be?
just with little
like,
mini knife I put through the little,
it starts with cruelty to bugs.
just a whole little tiny mini room I made.
Man, people like that harm animals too. That just pisses me off.
That's crazy.
I hear those stories of like, the people that tell like their abusive stepdad or whatever. It's like, yeah, we got the family dog and he took it out back and was like, you peed on the carpet and you shot it in the face.
Yeah,
Or
my dad-
hung it from the tree. And like, I want to rip that person apart.
Anytime my dog peed on the floor, my stepdad would go there and he'd jerking off.
Yeah. That's a good boy. My dad was a psycho in a different way. Oh,
You
God.
peed on the carpet again? I like that.
Yeah, you dirty little bitch. It's a dirty boy.
I'm going to hump you back. You hump me, I'm going to hump you.
So ridiculous.
So nasty.
The,
Payback, dog.
right.
But it's been but yeah, I don't know. You looking forward to the summer?
I am. This last year was such a rewarding year. It's really like I'm at a point in my career where I just feel like I'm really like in it, Like you really feel like you've hit that stride of where you're supposed to be and what you're supposed to be doing. And last year I felt was a very successful school year.
Yeah.
And so I feel really, really good. We ended the year strong. We have more growth next year, and looking forward to, I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing with a slightly different group and
That's cool.
learn a little more and do something different. It's different enough to still be very interesting.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, it's just, I don't know. It's a very cool place to be. Like, I feel this job is not just teaching. It's like, there's like this sales aspect to it. There's all these pieces of,
It's like
I don't know. It's just, there's always,
hit your stride and you're
yeah, it's like growth mode in a good way, but
Yeah,
not feeling like underwater or overwhelmed, but just like at a place.
like you enjoy what you do.
Yeah, I enjoy what I do.
Oh.
I legitimately enjoy it. It's got its stresses, but any job does.
Yeah, for sure.
But like, yeah, I have years of experience now to look back on. I have more years to continue. It's just cool. It's like Blanc and I were just talking about this the other day of just being in a place that's a good place.
Yeah.
Like we really look and it's like we need to be really appreciative of this moment because everything's just good right now, and that doesn't last forever.
No. Because, sometimes you tend to, as you get older, or just in life, you tend to like wait for that other shoe to drop.
Yeah. But I haven't-
Like you don't enjoy those moments where it's like, oh, this is good. We're good.
Right. You take for granted the things that are good.
You're already stressing about something that you shouldn't, because it's like, just enjoy where you're at right this moment.
Yeah. But I've also never felt this much work-life balance or just mental like calmness to a sense. I used to wake up all the time just feeling that like almost like boredom, like bad mood kind of feeling.
Yeah.
And I haven't had that in a long time.
Yeah. I'd have to say like same. Like, I mean, obviously I'll wake up some days.
Sure.
You are in a bad mood.
Life
but,
is life. I mean, there's
But like,
triggers
I don't
and
think I've
things,
had
but-
that like feeling ever since I started my new job.
Nice.
I don't think I've had that where I'm just like, oh,
Yeah.
like there's times where it's slow. Don't get me
Sure.
wrong, but it's like I'm okay with it.
Yeah. Yeah. It's I don't know.
I'm learning to pace with it, I guess,
Yeah.
because I got to do something. I need to do something. I got to keep going.
See, I'm kind of the same way.
And then so when it's like I'm going, and then all of a sudden it's like a hard stop, because work will be like that. It'll be like super crazy, and then it's just nothing.
Yeah.
And then it's like, it's really for me it's annoying. And my boss, she knows, so I always tell her like, no, I mean, I guess it's how the job is.
Yeah.
It's ups and downs. It's the ebb and flow of how this life is here, and
Right.
I'm learning to go with it, and so it'll be nice once there's a gal that I work pretty closely with here and there. That's like, she's been there for 40 years, so she's kind of like helped me, but I'll be taking over her role.
Yeah, you were saying
like
that.
well, not her role, but her people,
Uh-huh.
because she's going to be retiring at the end of July.
Nice.
And so that'll keep me a little more busy, and it's gonna be nice because it's like, I don't know. I like you. I like where I'm at right now. It's
Feels good,
you don't
right?
you like, I like, you don't search for appreciation. You know what I mean? But you like being appreciated.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
absolutely. Yeah.
So like, for me, like it's like a 180 compared to my last job. Loved my job, loved the people for the most part, but like, you didn't really get appreciated for the things you did right. You always
a lot of focus on what went wrong or what you should have done
or how you should do something different because it was just, you never felt like you were nothing was good enough, right? But here it's like, they'll you're doing great, or and I'm like, thanks, like I'm just doing my job, I'm just being, so it's like, it's kind of nice, I ain't gonna lie, but it's like, okay, cool, like I think I might be doing something positive here, but I'm also in the back of my mind waiting for something to happen.
Sure. Yep.
That's what and I'm trying to get out of that, and that's like the hard part sometimes.
Yeah.
Not waiting, like you said, you want to enjoy those. Let's enjoy right now,
right?
Where we're at,
right? Well, and take all
at.
the lessons that you've learned from your past experiences, and know, like, my last job teaching first grade, it was a hard thing to start. Like, I felt like I went from a position where a lot of people were like, "Oh, you've got it." And I didn't always feel like I got it, but I had a lot of like respect as sort of like a leader role or like a part of that group of like, you felt like your voice mattered, to then doing something totally different and being like way out of my element and having to learn everything and feel like I'm the dumb guy.
That's how
I'm the guy that like nobody's going to come to, and I just have to be open to learning.
Yeah.
And then within 6 years, like, kind of built myself back up where I felt like I was somebody that my opinion mattered, that I, that I had things to legitimately offer. And then now this role, I mean, it's just like, it's like I have what I need to have to do it. I can still grow. Like, I don't think you ever are done being better, right?
Yeah.
But it's just, I don't know. It's a really good feeling. And
no, yeah, you're right though. 'Cause it's like, I don't know. Like you were saying when you were in first grade, like you're just learning. You feel like you're out of your element.
Yeah. I mean, like my first year, I was just like, I mean, I've had a classroom before, but the classroom I had was very different. I hadn't taught content like that. And so it's like every day was like something brand new. Like I was mentally overwhelmed all the time. And then it's like, I've been teaching for 6 years, so you feel like you're supposed to be a lot better, and you're like this beginning teacher that's just an idiot.
That's how I feel right now with my job. It's like there's aspects of the job that I don't know, that I'm learning, so I feel stupid in that sense, because I'll reach out to someone about something, or and everyone I've ever reached out to is very supportive and helpful. And so like, it's not like they're making me feel like an idiot.
Yeah.
Like, you don't know this already.
Right.
Because it's, you're still learning, but then I'm like, well, I have this to offer that maybe someone else doesn't because of my years experience.
Right.
So it's like kind of nice, but it's, sometimes that uncomfortableness, I like it. Like I said, I like my new job. But sometimes not knowing, I feel real dumb.
Sure. It's good to grow though. It's good to be in a position, like I have my like little crew of folks again.
Nice.
And I didn't always miss that because, when I was younger, I liked the leadership thing and I wasn't necessarily bad at it, but I definitely was like a little too conflict avoidant, and like, you'd let things go, or like I've gotten a lot better at being able to like respectfully give input, but also like it's very important to me, like we've talked about, to learn how to and to follow up on being when you're going to criticize somebody, be really clear about what the problem is. Offer a way to fix it and support to fix it, but also include the things that are going well.
Yeah, for sure.
Because you've got to give somebody a sense that it's not all bad. You have to let people know, like, if there's a specific issue, this is what it is. This is what it looks like, and this is how we can fix it. I think that's a good sign
of like a good like manager, supervisor. Usually, is they'll tell you what, maybe you need to work on, but also let you know, like, you're doing an awesome job here and there. Just these are the things we just need to work.
Not just fluff. That's the thing. It's really easy to give a general because, it's human nature to notice something that you don't like, right?
Oh, yeah.
So it's very easy to be like, oh, your paperwork doesn't get turned in. But then you as the employee might come in and be like, I feel like I'm getting my paperwork turned in like at least 80% of the time. You're acting like I never get it turned in. When am I not turning it in? A bad boss is like, well, it's like being a husband. I don't know exactly. I just know you're not doing it.
Well, that's like my last supervisor.
Or if you push them and they're like, they clearly don't remember. This is their feeling, their gut or whatever. You got to have metrics. You have to tell, and that's not as easy to do.
Yeah, my last boss was very much that, I was always up front, and then I'm still this way where I'm like, if I'm doing something wrong, I need to know because I can't fix that if I don't know, right?
Right.
Even if it's gonna piss me off, I want to know still. Right. At the end of the day, I still want to know, no matter how, fuck my feelings. Like, I need to fix this.
Right.
And so my last boss was like, he would tell me stuff I would, there was aspects of what he would tell me that I didn't mind, but there was a lot of times it was just all negative.
Well, and
it's like, bro, I know I'm doing pretty good. Like, I can tell, I see things, I can see that my team these things are going right, but like, you're making it sound like it's not.
Right.
So where's the misconnection? Where are we failing that you think that this is terrible?
Right.
And so I called him out one time, like, well, who told you that? Like, where did you hear that? Like, I go, because if they're going to you for that, then there's something wrong, because
they should be coming
they should come to me. But like, so where are you hearing this from? You just people. I'm like, you're full of shit. Like, it was a moment where I was like, you're fucking lying.
Yeah.
You just know.
You don't know.
I can't prove that he's lying, but
the thing
my intuition's very
so
keen
what does that show though? It shows
like,
that you don't trust him.
Yeah.
There's no sense of trust. There's no sense of loyalty.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be friendship. In fact, it shouldn't be friendship. But
oh no, I would have never been his friend.
But I think a good boss, a good manager, is somebody who takes responsibility for the success or the failure of their people.
Oh yeah.
It's like being a teacher. Like, people outside of education don't realize the pressure on teachers to get kids to learn things. Like, really, especially at the elementary level. I don't know so much for other levels, but at the elementary level, if kids are failing, it's pretty much the system blames you.
Yeah.
They don't. It's not the kid's fault. It's nobody else's fault. It's the teacher's fault.
Your kid's just real stupid.
But the thing with that is that should go up the ladder the entire way.
Yeah.
Good leadership is like, you're failing.
Like, oh, that's on me. I'm not giving you the proper tools.
Right.
Yeah.
So what do you need to succeed? Now, that doesn't mean forever. If someone's just determined to be a bad employee and isn't willing to learn and grow, that's different. But if you're just going to be like, oh, you're bad and you need to be better. Well, your job is to teach the person how to do it better. And if you don't have the skills to do that, you shouldn't be in that role.
Yeah. Yeah, that's like,
it's a competence thing.
Like, some of the stuff he had said, I know for a fact was like not true, just because I'm like,
just his bullshit.
I know I'm good at, there's certain aspects of my job, and most of my job, I'm very good with customer service. Like, I know this, I've known this. Like, that's not me being like cocky. It's just something I'm good with people in that sense. It's like, I know I'm good at that aspect of my job. So when he would say stuff that I know wasn't true, like, okay, like, well, that's when I would be like, well, what? Because I want to fix this. I don't want this to happen. So what do I got to? I'm like, okay. But then when I come to the job I'm at now, and I keep my customer service is the same. I'm still who I am. But then I'm getting like kudos for certain things. It's kind of like, okay, so I was right. Like, I'm okay at this.
Right.
I'm okay. It feels good. Like, where it's like, all right.
Well, especially when you're a person.
I don't like getting compliment, or you don't like. I don't like receiving a.
It's uncomfortable to receive a compliment.
Oh yeah. To do anything. It's funny because I went golfing. So you know how we went golfing Saturday last week, I went golfing Friday with Mark and our buddy Omar, and then his name's Spencer, and that guy Spencer. Me and him were on this like the team together, and we're like competing, whatever. I suck at golf compared to these guys. Like, they're shooting in the 90s usually. I'm in the hundreds. Whatever.
Yeah.
But I was doing pretty decent for myself, and that Spencer was like, man, he was saying like positive stuff, and I'm like, oh yeah. And he's like, you don't know how to take a compliment, do you?
Right.
Or like, you don't know how to like. I'm like, well, no. He goes, man, own it. Like, you're doing great. Like, I'm like, yeah, no. He's but he like points that out. Like, you can't. You don't know how to do that, do you? I'm like, well, I don't know, man. I'm just playing. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I hear you. It's
uncomfortable,
but I do really appreciate. I had parents this last year. I had several cases where it wasn't necessarily like a personal compliment of like, you are so great. It would be more like, I have seen
growth.
Yeah, like especially like cleaning at the house or what. I had one mom talk about how all of a sudden the daughter was like getting up after dinner and like cleaning the kitchen, no one asking, like just doing it, and they're blown away. I had several parents that had so many good things to say about just how impressed they are with their kids' growth, and it's like,
that feels good.
You're doing your job. You're doing what you
continue
want to
go
do.
on.
Yes, please continue. What's good about me? And it's like, it's not about me. It's about the whole thing.
Yeah.
But to be a part of that, it's really cool. It's really, really cool. Sure. And even then when you have I had at the very end of the year, I had a parent that, there was an aspect that they didn't like a lot. It wasn't that they didn't like it, but they wanted to talk about it. And to be able to sit down and have that relationship then where you can just be open. There's like, it's not threatening. It's just what it's supposed to be. It's a conversation. It's opportunity.
You're not taking offense and like getting defensive.
And it was, it was a really good conversation, and we were able to come up with a solution that would work, and like, that's something I wasn't as good at early on. Like, I was always nice to people and always do that, but it was hard sometimes to be like, oh, I'm a failure.
Well, because you get in that mindset where you're just like, I suck. I'm a piece of shit.
You should have been better before. And you get to an age and a place where you realize it's not how it works.
Yeah.
If you're actually going to be good at anything, you do have to be able to recognize
what you're
not. There is no one way.
Yeah.
In all situations, there's not. Part of that process is changing things or being flexible. And my wife would listen to this and be like, ha, can you show that at home? No, I can't.
It's different. I could talk about it all I want.
But I could act like I can do it other places.
Well, no, like at work, like I said, I'll ask questions or I'll say, hey, I'm seeing this. Anybody got any? Well, did you try this, and this? Mm-hmm. I'm like, oh, okay, like I'll try that, or something will get called out, and I'm like, oh, that worked, and then I'm like, I have to like stop myself because there's times where I'm like, I should have fucking known that, right? I should have fucking known that already.
Yep.
You dumb piece of shit.
But so that's the thing is,
I've learned to stop myself.
Right.
Like I'll start, but then I'll stop
because I think our culture is highly competitive.
Yeah, and I'm already competitive,
right?
So when I want to be.
Right. We want to be the best. And the reality is, if you really care about the mission isn't about one person.
Yeah.
Right? The mission's about the mission and what you accomplish in the end. And you're always going to be stronger with more ideas, more voices, more working together.
Yeah.
And that's, I always talk to my paras, like when we're meeting, is like, we should be able to rely on each other. Like it was very rewarding to me on days where I was gone and they had it, like where it felt like I didn't matter.
Yeah.
Because if I don't matter, then that's
you're just,
good
you're,
thing, right?
You're just a cog in the wheel that just kind of keeps it going.
With me or without me, it's all going to be okay.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's just been a very rewarding experience. Long story short, I'm excited for summer. I think that was the original question.
Was it? No,
I don't know.
No, summer. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I'm going.
Like I want to go golfing a lot more this year.
Yeah, I want to try to go. It's all money.
I just rather I might go to the range a lot more.
I need to practice at the very least.
Yeah, that's what I mean, I'll probably do that more than.
I wanted to get a membership, but I don't know. Every year there's a reason to not.
We should just go in, you and I.
I know, a family membership.
And just me and you. We'll go in.
We've got our wedding rings. We'll hold hands.
Like, hey. Well, can't friends do that though, going together? Or does it have to be married
I would
people?
think it would have to be a household, but
Nah, I doubt it.
I don't know.
I feel like you should be able to go like halvesies with someone. Like, we're roomies. Like, hello.
We're secret lovers.
This is my roomie. Why do you guys got a ring on? Don't worry about it, you bitch.
Yeah. No, it's tomorrow I head out of town for 2 days. Gonna go visit my cousins over in Tacoma, my aunt.
That's cool though.
It's gonna be nice.
Get out.
Yeah, probably see Brian. I'm hoping to see Brian.
Home high for me.
Yeah, they don't always communicate what's going on, and so it feels a little awkward in my position.
Are you staying at your aunt's or something?
Staying at my cousin Melissa's, because her kid and Elliot are about the same
Where do
age.
they live?
They live in like the Graham area. I'm not sure
the
exactly
Graham,
what
right.
city they live in. My aunt's in Graham. She is somewhere in Spanaway, maybe. I don't know.
Okay,
She's not very far from my aunt. I know that. And then Brian's in that same area too.
Yeah, Graham.
So,
That's pretty cool.
I've been meaning to talk with Brian, but sadly, I just get distracted. And so, anyway,
Life,
Brian,
bro.
hopefully I see you soon.
Life happens.
It does. And it's not personal. It's just like, I don't know. I'm either
it's just
tired or lazy or forgetful
or doing yard work.
or doing yard work or the kids or, whatever's going on.
Trying to do yard work more this year.
Yeah.
There's a lot of little things
I've been pretty good at yard work so far.
I've been doing pretty good.
I need to mow.
I did
And
that
I need to get
already.
on weeds. There's areas where the weeds are coming in that I was on for
I got
a
in trouble
while.
for getting on weeds the other day.
Oh, yeah? You got in trouble for it?
I'm just kidding. Man, I'm on that weed.
Duh. I got it. Well, who the hell was mad at you for that?
For weeds?
So you no respect.
But no, it's I cleared the whole backyard. Yeah, the other
Nice.
day, Friday.
Just mowed it or
Weed whacked, mowed, everything.
Nice.
Like all the long stuff that's along the like big tall retaining wall before you walk down. That's all bare. Like now, I think today I might go back there and rake all the dead grass.
yeah. Yeah, I've been doing like every 2 days mowing. I think I need to probably weed and feed again.
I did.
seems to be slowing
I think I
down
used
and-
fertilizer.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what it is, or it might be preen. I don't know if I put fertilizer in my preen bucket,
Oh.
but I had tested a few areas to make sure it wasn't like a ground clear,
Yeah.
and nothing died.
Okay.
So I'm like, okay.
Yeah,
So I put it all over my yard to watch it be like, that was ground clear, dead grass.
Yeah.
We'll find out.
Yeah, I bought preen. I needed to put it down. Everything's like
But I
popping
need to
up
get more
everywhere, but
grass. I want to get grass seed.
I need to as well.
But I think I'm going to look online to see if I can get that cheaper, but like more because
Mm-hmm.
I need a decent size.
I want to do what they do at the golf course. I'm going to mix it with like sand
Yeah.
and shit. And
Well, I threw
Lay
just
it down.
some grass seed like by our light when you walk
Yeah.
up the stairs. There's
Yeah.
that little patch
yeah.
of the longer piece of grass.
Uh-huh.
It's JJ's little. I have like my whole yard's mowed except for this one.
He still like
12 by 12.
Yeah.
But I put new grass there, like
Okay.
seed, and so that grass that's there. I like that grass, and I
and
want to throw it all in my yard.
helps prevent weeds from coming in because you've got a healthy root system going. So
That's why I want to start overseeding so I can get something.
I like when I
Anyway.
realize I have to pee in my legs.
Yeah, I gotta go pee
I
too.
gotta pee so bad.
So anyway,
All right.
we're gonna go pee. Not together, but we're gonna go.
Oh, we might. Well, I'll hold
Cross.
hands.